Get this backpack on sale for $13.50. Wait, there's more. How about these magnetic couples heart keychain, starting at $4.50. Haul aboard, get this lit bomber jacket for 30 smackaroos. Last but not least, this lit watch, no cap my dude, on sale only $40.50. Scan the QR code. You still here? Go home, dog.
Showtime with Rayshawn Blyton, prepare to get triggered. Ready, set, go. Get triggered. Two genders, male and female. The world makes sense again. New roles, agenda big fail. Get triggered.
Hey, welcome to Get Triggered. Rayshawn Blyden here. This is going to be a heavy topic show. The people of the melanin, as Officer Tatum like to call us sometimes, this is going to trigger many of you. So I don't care. Get over it. Get smart. Stop being stupid. So I'm going to make the case, and I'm speaking from experience. I remember working with many people who are like this, and I'm talking about black people. I specifically remember, I'm no need to shout out his name or anything, but the crew that I work with just wanted to get things riled up because they knew politically where I stood, and so they paired us up to work together. He was my driver that day, and he proceeds to argue with me and tell me that I should have voted for Obama. I'm like, don't tell me who I should vote for. You don't even know me. Imagine this is the first day the guy has ever worked with me, and he's coming at me like this. So just keep that in mind. We're not friends or even four enemies yet. We don't know each other. So he's like, well, you need to vote for him. I think they want. I think it was for the second term. He wanted me to vote for him. And I said, no, I'm not. I was like, yes, you are. I'm like, are you kidding me? This black ninja is gonna tell me who I have to vote for? Are you kidding me? So we argued, and I said, dude, just drive me to my stop and stop arguing with me. So this ninja pulls the vehicle on the side and said, no, we're gonna have this out. I was like, guy, if you don't, he was like, no, you need to vote for Obama because you're black and he's black. I was like, and what does that make me? And he just didn't seem to get the concept in his mind that that is racist. So the only way he would concede that something is racist like that, I had to change the races. I said, now what if I forgot who was running then? Whether it was Mitt Romney, I don't know whoever it was. I said, well, what if I was white and I decided to vote for Mitt Romney because he's white? What would that make me? He said, with no hesitation, racist. I said, do you not see the hypocrisy there? So you're saying if I'm white and I voted for a white guy because he's white, I'm racist, but I'm black and you're black and you want to vote for the black guy because he's black, that's not racist? He was like, yeah, clearly the stupid stick has hit this guy in the head. I was like, are you that stupid? I was like, dude, you better drive the truck because I'm not playing anymore. I'm not playing. So I had to call the manager and say, listen, we're coming back to the shop because this guy is giving me a hard time and I'm not going to take this. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I've strayed way off course about that, but it's not really straying off course. I'm just trying to tell you the mentality of black people, majority of them, and it's stupid. You don't vote for someone because of their skin color, and if you do, you're racist. And now you're telling me that because I'm black, I didn't vote for that ninja or half ninja that I'm racist. I mean, I'm not black. I don't have my black card. But screw you and your card. You're stupid. So this just brings me to what I really want to talk about is black people, the majority, gets it wrong every time a black person, mainly black male, is accused of a crime, a murder. They protest and say he did not do it. And a 99.999% of the time, they did not wait for the when the evidence finally came in. Well, it turns out that he did. So let's go through this long list of my of me making my point here. Let's just find this list. Okay, so case year of incident was 1981. Mamiya Mamiya Abu Jamal. Charges were murder of police officer, public defense protests, global Free Mamiya movement by black activists citing trials bias, a decade long movement, media coverage of the mobilization of Mamiya Abu Jamal from 1994 to 2013, race, politics, and justice. Irregularities in evidence, alleged racism, mass protests, NAACP, amnesty, intentional, etc. Amid 7 of 9 witnesses recanting testimony, 9 years after the execution of, I'm going down the wait, actually, let's not get to Troy Davis yet. Let's continue with Mamiya. So it turns out he was convicted. Multiple appeals failed to overturn conviction, death sentence vacated in 2011 due to sentencing errors, now serving life without parole. So there's that piece of work. Then let's move to Troy Davis of 1989, again accused of murder of police officer. Now you're gonna notice a theme. You notice a theme with that. A lot of the black people of the melanin, the ninjas, they don't like police officers. They lump all police officers into the same category. Well, I'm from a family of police officers, and I just don't see the world as these ninjas do. Of course, there's always a bad few apples in the barrel, but you don't lump everyone into that. So let's see what this piece of work Troy Davis did. So again, murder of police officer. Uh, the same ammo as this other guy of the people of the melanin, the ninjas, going out there, bloody murder, protesting, rioting, looting, and all that good stuff. And eventually, what happened? He was convicted. It was executed in 2011, despite serious doubts about guilt. 9 years after that execution of Troy Davis, innocent black men are still being sentenced to death, according to this, and which is possible. It is quite possible, and this could be why the people in Maryland just lump everything in all together, because there's lots more white people in in America, and so they don't commit as much murder percentage wise as black people. Why? There's a good reason for that, huh? We got Rodney Reed in 1996 accused of murder and rape of a woman. The Texas Tribune this was in. And let's click on this story here and see. Actually go to the story and read this. So let's see if I could bring this on the screen. Let's see. Hold on, let's bring this on the screen so you can see the piece of filth here. Let's bring this on the screen. Just give me a second here. Let's see here. Here we go. So there he is. Put him there. Texas highest criminal court empathetically rejects death row inmate Rodney Reed's claim of innocence. Let's see what this one is about. Reed, a black man on death row, now for not more than 25 years, has gained international support for his claims that he did not kill the 19-year-old Stacy Stites, a white woman. Another appeal over DNA testing of evidence is still pending. How old is this story? This is a 2023 story, so we don't know where this is at right now. But the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals denied Rodney a chance for a new trial. Let's see, even if all of Reed's post-trial evidence is taken into account, Reed still has not demonstrated that he is more likely than not innocent. So this one here is, for me, this one is, I don't know. I'm ruling more on the side of he probably did do it than not. That's where I'm leaning. So let's get back to my to my script here. Okay, so that was Rodney Reed. And these crimes are all heinous stuff. Next one, this is Julius Jones, 1999, murder and carjacking. He's convicted to death sentence and was commuted to life without parole in 2021, hours before scheduled execution. Jena 6, 2006, assault school fight. Thousands protested the prosecution of 6 black teens in Jena, LA. But the conviction was a plea deal. Under public pressure, charges were reduced. That's the thing I don't like. I don't like that. Screw the public. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm sick and tired. That's why I love Trump, because people, people in his party, I'm a Republican as well, who are against the tariffs. Yes, it's going to be painful. I am feeling the pinch. I've been feeling the pinch, but I feel that this is good medicine for us, and we will come out on the other end stronger. But let's not veer off. Let's okay, so we talked about him already. Okay, so yeah, let's just let's just ask the question: why do black people feel some type of way that they have to defend any and all black people, no matter what? Because what you're saying is that all black people are good, all white people are bad. There's no gray areas, black and white. And that's a closed-minded, silly way of thinking. It just doesn't make any sense. You can't lump everyone into one basket. I hate that, because when I was younger, I almost fell into that basket because I followed the crowd, which I was never a crowd follower. That didn't last long. That era in my life did not last very long, because God did not make me to be a follower. I do not do well following. I am a born leader, and I have to lead. I cannot be a follower. Some people, it's fine. Some people are made to follow and others are made to be leaders. I can't be a follower. I tried that. I cannot do it. I just can't. It's not in my DNA. But when I was going down that trend, even felt bad going down that trend. When I feel like, hey, I'm gonna victim blame it. There's only one time, I think I told the story a long time ago, one time that I truly experienced blind, full rage, racism, hatred. One time, this was in Long Island, and I don't remember the restaurant I stopped at, but I wanted some breakfast. So I go in there and I order my breakfast with the coffee. And so I'm in the line to go pay, and looking at one of the cooks. I mean, you could tell when someone gives you that look, and I just felt the body language of pure hatred. I did nothing to him, and so and ironically, he fit the description of a skinhead. He was a big, white, bald-headed, muscular dude, and he did not look happy for me to be in there. And I think they a lot of them felt this way because even when I got to the cashier, now just tell me if this makes any sense. So I pay for my coffee and my food, and I asked for sugar and some cream, and he tried to charge me for that. I was like, that doesn't come with the coffee. And the bald musclehead dude snapped. He called me the N word, ninja. Hey, you black ninja! I'll kill your black bass. And well, actually, I'm replacing words, but you could read between the lines. And I was like, and they had to hold him back physically. He like literally was like seething and wanted to kill me. I was like stunned. I've never ever encountered anything like that in my life, and that was the only time I've ever. I mean, I've obviously I've ran into people who I could tell they didn't really like me because I was black, but it wasn't anything like that. That was insane. But these days, I don't run into anyone like that. It's all. I don't think I've seen that in years. So it's not like they make it seem like it's all over the United States. It's silly. It's not everywhere. And so I don't like it when, and that's probably one of the reasons I have very few black friends because I'm not gonna be friends with people who have that mindset because I'm not gonna tolerate it, and it's just gonna make for a really horrible friendship because I'm not gonna let you try to poison. You're not gonna poison my mind because I'm a free thinker. I'm gonna think for myself and think logically. I'm not gonna allow you to put poison into my soul. And so I will tell you how I feel, and you won't like it, and we'll argue. And who wants to go through that? So I don't really have many black friends because of that. Because I'm not going to put up with a ninja acting like that. No, no, I am not. So yeah, why do black people feel the need to protect even the worst of the worst? Like what's the guy with the Trayvon Martin? He was horrible. He had a rap sheet as long as a I was said long as a stick, and they just supported him. Free Trayvon, President Obama. If I had a son, he'd look like him. Really? He'd look like a black ninja who steals? You stupid half ninja, you idiot. Really pathetic. So I'm just wondering, why do black people feel the need to have to go through that? Why can you not say there's bad white people, there's bad black people, there's bad Asian, there's bad Mexican, there's bad Puerto Rican, there's bad whatever, there's bad in every race? Why can't you just be honest with that and say there's bad people in every race instead of trying to say all black people are good. All black people are not good. Many of them are horrible. In fact, many times I've tried to get into the circle of supporting black businesses. Well, you know what? 99.99% of them wanted to rip me off, and I think they wanted to use my being black as well to to their advantage. And so, no, if I could get a better deal with a white company, a person with I'm gonna do that. But I'm not gonna allow you to say, fight the power, fight the power. Yeah, rip him off, rip him off, rip it off like a band-aid. No, 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 no. You're not gonna silence me. Even the one lone wolf in the chat there. Oh, you just had one hit wonder, dude. Why don't you get a real job? Give it up, dude. Give it up. You're silly. As I told you before, I don't know what I said, but anyway, he's silly. I'm not. I'm not going to buckle to pressure. If I was to buckle to pressure, I mean, I owe this idiot no explanation. Many times when I was hot, many companies wanted me, wanted to sign, but the problem is they wanted me to not do, not be political in the way that I was, and that wasn't going to happen. You're not going to take that away from me. No, you're not. And so this idiot guy, if it's even a guy, it could be a bot. Who knows? Have to open his mouth, chirping, chirp, 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 chirp. Stop it, chirp, stop it, chirp. No, 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 idiot. You don't own me. These lips were not made by you. So school you, Mr. Bot, school you. I just had to. Remember that show? I can't even think of it. It was a show on the same channel that Walking Dead played on, and that remember the Eugene character from a show, and he had the mouth. His mouth was shaped like a butt, and they had this scene where, Eugene was always a nice guy, and for some reason he ended up in hell. I don't remember exactly why. I think he had his mouth shaped like a butt because I think that he got someone shot him with a shotgun. Either that or he's self-inflicted. I don't remember exactly, but all I know is he was in hell, and then the main character was in hell, and Hitler was down there and everything, and he got to Eugene, and he thought Eugene was always nice, but I don't remember the exact words, but I every now and then it pops into my mind when I run across an idiot, and he get to Eugene, and Eugene look at the guy and says, "Oh, what? You think you're better than me?" I'm improvise. I mean, paraphrasing. I don't remember the exact word. Be like, "Oh, you think you're better than me? Oh, you're a big shot. Well, school you!" And he started getting mad. It was just rage, and it just pops into my mind sometimes. It's just funny, but no, I don't care. I think I told him essentially that his opinion was irrelevant, and I don't care. I think that's what I said. I don't remember. I'm not gonna look it up. I don't care. But black people, I if anyone black that's watching this, that you're in that camp where you feel you have to vote for someone because they're black, or if a black person is accused of murder, automatically you feel they're innocent. So if a white person is accused of murder, do you right off the bat believe they're innocent until proven guilty? Or like let's say that it's clear, cut and dry that this person committed the murder, a black person. Why do you still go out and still presume them to be innocent? I don't get that. I really don't get that. And then the thing they say that, well, we're for blacks, but get this. This is what I don't get. So when they loot, they don't just say, okay, we're gonna loot, which I'm not advocating for. They don't just say, okay, we're gonna loot just the white businesses. They loot all the businesses, whether you're black or whoever. It's just insane. These people. That's why I'm saying they're rational with their thoughts. They have no idea what the heck they're doing. It's just silly. So anyway, that's all I got, and hopefully you will get some of our gear. You saw the ad at the beginning of the show. Very cool stuff. We'll play the ad again at the end here, and pick some merch up, and we'll see you next time. I said we'll see you next time.
Hey there, supporters. Get this backpack on sale for $13.50. Wait, there's more. How about these magnetic couples heart keychain? Starting at $4.50. Haul aboard, get this lit bomber jacket for 30 smackaroos. Last but not least, this lit watch, no cap ma dude. On sale only $40.50. Scan the QR code. You still here? Go home, dog.
Choose life, don't sleep around. Be responsible, silly clown. Prepare to get triggered. Get triggered. I am somebody, it may be your body, but it's my life. Be try putting me up for adoption. Get triggered. Women can be